Right now, deep inside your brain, your amygdala is replaying your biggest failure of the day on a loop, and sleep scientists admit they have no way to turn off the reel. Not gently, not once, over and over while you lie there believing you're resting. The goal you set this morning, your brain is quietly rehearsing every reason you'll fail it. And by the end of this, you'll know the one rule elite performers use to hijack that loop before it hijacks them. Here's the part that should scare you. Every night, your amygdala doesn't shut down with the rest of you. It teams up with your hippocampus, your memory's filing system, and starts sorting today's events. But it doesn't sort fairly. It grabs the emotional ones first. The embarrassment, the rejection, the moment you doubted yourself, and it stamps those into long-term memory harder than anything neutral. So the argument you almost won, the workout you almost finished, the pitch you almost sent, those fade. But the fear attached to not finishing gets reinforced, cell by cell, while you sleep. You wake up believing you failed more than you actually did. Picture it like this. Your brain at night is a projectionist alone in a theater, and it only owns one reel, the scary one. During REM sleep, electrical bursts called PGO waves sweep up from your brainstem into the amygdala, lighting it up almost as much as it lights up during real danger. Your hippocampus replays the day's footage in fast forward, and the amygdala flags the emotional frames, freeze that one, keep that one, burn it in. Neuroscientists can watch this in real time on a scan. They can see the exact moment your brain chooses fear over progress. What they can't do is stop it. There's no switch. No drug reliably blocks it without wrecking the rest of your sleep architecture. The very system built to protect you from danger is now protecting you from trying again. And here's the part they really don't publish. Sleep researchers who study this call it affective memory bias. And in their own papers, they admit the mechanism looks almost identical whether the emotional event was dangerous or just humiliating. Your brain cannot tell the difference between a threat to your life and a threat to your ego. It treats a bad presentation like a near-death experience and consolidates it exactly that way. So the goal you're chasing gets quietly recoded overnight as a danger zone, not a destination. Now here's the twist that flips everything you've been told about sleep. You've probably heard just get more sleep and your brain resets. It doesn't. More sleep means more REM cycles. More REM cycles mean more passes of that same reel. For some people, especially anxious high achievers, extra sleep after a bad day doesn't calm the amygdala, it deepens the groove. This is why some perfectionists wake up more discouraged after 9 hours than after 6. Rest isn't neutral. It's an editor, and by default, it's editing in favor of fear. So what do high performers actually do differently? They don't fight the reel. They change what footage the brain has to work with before lights out. Sleep researchers who study memory consolidation found something specific. The emotional tone of the very last thing you dwell on before sleep gets preferential access to that overnight editing process. Athletes and founders who train this exploit it deliberately. In the 10 minutes before bed, they replay one moment from the day where they moved toward the goal, however small, and hold it in vivid detail, not gratitude journaling, not affirmations, actual sensory replay. 2 minutes. Real detail. What it looked like, what it felt like to make that decision. That's the moment the amygdala tags as significant, and now it competes with the failure reel for the same consolidation slot. You are quite literally choosing what your brain is allowed to make permanent tonight. Tonight, before you sleep, pick one moment, one from today where you did something toward what you actually want. Not the whole day. One frame. Close your eyes and rebuild it, what you saw, what your hands were doing, what it felt like in your chest. Hold it for 90 seconds, no phone, no talking, just the image. You're not relaxing. You're feeding the projectionist a different reel before it starts its shift. Do it every night this week and the mornings start arriving lighter. But your amygdala isn't the only structure working against you after dark. There's another region, quieter than this one, that isn't editing your memories, it's rewriting your motivation itself. And unlike this one, almost nobody knows it's happening at all.